Yo, what's crack-a-lackin' IGNers? This is Mark Bozon, normally part of the IGN Nintendo team. Today, part of Team COD, kicking a little ass with my P90 everywhere with my buddy.
Scott Lowe, editor of IGN Gear, also known as the Raffle Knife Master.
You like that little toss I gave you?
Oh, yeah.
With my buddy,
That's
Scott
nice.
Lowe. Yeah.
It's because
so
we're biffles.
They called us in here to take care of this partially boring trailer at the beginning that has scrolling green lines that look wonderful.
Squigglies.
Because we're obsessed with COD. We play every single night, rep that gold cross on the nightly still. So we're going to scroll it back, which is what we do best at Rewind Theater, and give you guys a little bit of what we're seeing and hearing in this trailer.
Yep. So we got lots of squigglies, got some artifacting of people walking by, what sounds to be like an airport.
Right.
Got people talking about, flight status being changed, make sure you attend to your luggage, yada, yada, yada.
Yep, elevator door opens, and we will see in a second 3 badasses. Wait for them. There they are.
In very nice suits.
They are in actually really nice suits. Check that out.
Something I would wear.
3 dudes getting into the elevator, and we actually hear them speaking in Russian, and then specifically saying, don't speak in Russian when we get out there. So obviously these guys are doing some sort of espionage mission, right? They say, go with God in Russian, so we know that they're the bad guys. Isn't that wonderful?
We know that we're total badasses.
Right.
Yeah.
So they go walking out. They're getting their guns ready, and they're get their bags open. The elevator's going up, ding, ding, ding. And there's another really good shot, by the way. Check that
boosh.
out. That's almost footage in this trailer.
Almost.
Almost footage. They're going to go trotting outside of the elevator here, and we're going to get to the sweet first little nugget of info we can give you guys, which is tucked away as they walk out. Oh, right there. That's where it says no more Russian. Yeah. It says no more Russian right there. And in the upper right, security terminal, the thing on the far, far right, I'm not even going to worry about that. It looks like it's some kind of part of the architecture.
Yeah, pointing to the bathroom.
Yep. But the 4 things on the left there, in the upper right, the 4 icons on the left. First one, obviously, if you zoom in, is actually stopping power. So it's
My
a perk.
favorite perk.
Yeah, it's mandatory. They should have it in every single, just regardless, you should get it for free.
And then after that, we got ourselves a foot with some feathers on it. We got to figure this is kind of some kind of speed boost for those who like to zigzag around the field. Especially good for my raffle knifing.
Nice.
Yep. And then after that, we got some 2-blade action. It looks like 2 machetes, or well, you thought it would be more like a gun attachment.
It might be overkill, but again, why change the icons, right? So it's probably some kind of melee boost or a different kind of weaponry boost. The one next to it, though, is really interesting. It's tough to see, but it actually looks like it might be a targeting icon from COD 4 during the main, for the precision strikes during the main game. So maybe you can do those now in the next game. Maybe it takes up every single grenade, so people aren't just fragging constantly. That'd be wonderful.
Sweet. You can just drop a bomb on a single person.
Yeah,
That'd be sweet.
and speaking of dropping bombs on multiple people, these guys aren't here to give them candy.
Nope.
They blew them up, and it brings us into a footage-gasm of clipperific proportions.
Montagerino.
Yep. And we're going to scroll it back because that's where all the real info is in this thing.
The juicy tidbits, if you will.
So we get crowd explosion, crossfade into...
Do you think they were all right?
No,
I don't think they made it.
Not a single one survived. Looks like it might be overgrown, or it's tough to tell. There's some
familiar
buildings in the
landscape.
background, some kind of familiar landscape with an F-15, 2 F-15s by the looks of it, scrolling on in there. Another explosion crossfade. They love that thing. Into our next clip.
Which, if you see in the lower left-hand corner, you got kind of like a mountainside shanty town almost. So, this could be pretty much anywhere.
Right. I have a feeling, though, based on one of the clips coming up, it could be Rio de Janeiro. And we're going to support that one in a second.
Yep.
I like this little tidbit here on the left, though.
Yeah, on the left, you got here what looks to be the inside of a plane. You got a screen in the back of the headrest. You got lighting and all that stuff built into the ceiling, where the little masks come out, all that sort of stuff. And then in the center, you've got 2 little helicopters. You know the specific name, don't you, Buzz?
Yeah, those are AH-6s or MH-6s. They're called Little Birds. They're
feisty little bastards.
Yeah, they're attack choppers, part of the U.S. Army Special Forces. So obviously the shiznat is going down.
Yep.
We have bullets flying, a couple more little tiny clips.
In the very center there, we've got ourselves a submarine.
Yep. That's a Ohio-class submarine, actually, because I know you were asking, Scotty.
Yep. And before we go on, we've got ourselves a guy sitting on top of a tank or something with some with nice head rig, obviously night vision goggles or something. Just chilling, just hanging out.
Yep, he's hanging out. He's checking out the sub, dude.
Yeah.
So another explosion crossfade, which we love so much.
Oh, yes.
We got some boats in the upper left, so maybe by land, by water, a lot of different fronts. They love to do that in all these games. Mix it up, put you in the pilot seat of different airplanes or helicopters, gunner spots. So maybe we'll be doing some action from the water on this one.
Yeah, we got some more tank action going on here.
Right there, a little scuba diver. Or if
Oh.
you check out the dude on the right, it looks almost like a chute or something is opening from his back. That could be like high altitude diving.
Yeah. Where they have to wear the whole oxygen rig.
This is a new one, by the way, a Black Hawk crossfade. I like that, with the chopper going.
Next to it, though, is an adorable little teddy bear.
Right. So it's also the first Black Hawk teddy bear crossfade.
Yes.
Not bad. A couple more shots of scenery. It's tough to tell exactly what we're looking at in there.
Too much fading, man.
Yeah. Some more shantytown, though, obviously on the right.
Yep.
Or
Oil
on
rig.
the left, sorry. Yeah, oil rig on the right, though. So, again, water and land probably both, being used pretty decent amount.
And let me point out the castle on the left, if you want to get some medieval siege going.
So they're obviously tripping us up with a lot of different locales. But one of the things that I think we definitely need to look at quick before we move on, it is basically the affirmation that this is, in fact, Rio de Janeiro in the upper left. Looks like that's the Jesus Christ statue that's in Corcovado Mountain in Rio de Janeiro. There have been a lot of speculation online about this one, but, I mean, you look at it, it's up on top of the mountain. It looks like that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, and all the shantytown business, this is obviously Rio de Janeiro, which actually is interesting because it's no longer terrorism. I mean, it's terrorism, but they're not doing the whole Al-Qaeda thing, Iraq, Afghanistan. It looks like this is something a little bit different for Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, definitely leave it up to Infinity Ward to push it to the next level and bring it to a locale we haven't really seen a lot before.
For sure. So that's it for this Rewind Theater. We will catch you again later. Be sure to check out the other ones we've got for you, and a whole lot more on Modern Warfare 2 coming up soon.